Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about exact gate placement. What I mean by that is exactly which spot in the room you should be placing your gate in. Okay, so it's usually quite tricky to know where to place it when it's in the middle of the map. But when you're at the edge of the map, you should really know where to place the gate stones. So let's have a look at the start of this map, for example. So here's the map in front of you, and you can see that the most promising path, this is a medium-sized floor by the way, so the most promising path is obviously going north, okay? And then there's going east, and there's going south, which is currently key blocked. So you'll have to gate base for blue pentagon, right? Do you leave your gate stone right here where you are, and then continue, okay? Or do you see, you wouldn't have known that was a dead end, right? Or do you run first and then make your gate stone and then drop like that at the edge and then continue? Or do you run to the door over here, put the gate stone there, and then go through the door? What would you do? Well, the answer is it depends on your role in the floor and also the starting position of the map, okay? So if there are 5 people in the floor, okay, and you're not the keyer, it's actually not a bad idea to put your gate stone right here. But if you're the keyer, you need to urgently take it onto the largest path in the map. So you need to rush it, okay? Even if you rush so fast that you open this door, you make the gate stone, and you actually end up on the other side to drop the gate stone, it's fine, okay? So you need to actually prioritize clicking on the door before you drop your gate stone. Some people I've seen sort of just look around, take a good look at the map, and then go, oh yeah, I'll place my gate stone here, and then I'll progress north or whatever. That's not good at all. You need to get going straight away when you have the gate stone. When you don't have the gate stone, you can always direct it here. Now, let's go further into the floor. Okay, so let's say that you're at a split, okay, and this is the split you're at. I've cleared the room, so it makes it look like you have 2 equal options to go for. What do you do in this particular situation if you're the only person in this part of the map? It's unlikely for you to be in this sort of situation in a 5-man, but let's say if you are. What you would do is avoid the larger path, okay? You don't want to take on the burden of a huge path. Then you will get too muddled up with your gates over here. It's better to get the smaller, easier path done. So this is a pathing technique which will be in the next series of Dungeoneering guides I'll be doing. But essentially, this is also about gate placement. So where do you place your gate stone before you go for that door? So let's say you're clearing this dungeon, okay? What you actually are supposed to do is, without losing a tick, attack the monsters, and you click, move, and then you end up over here, and you actually peek this door, so you open it, right? You open it like that, and then you put your gate stone there, look at what's there while you're still killing, and then go that way, okay? As you can see, that's a much larger pathway. Now, when you go into that room, which is usually a short path, as you can predict from the map, you pick up that key and you tally, and you see how you've minimized running from another part of the room. Okay, so that's how you place gate stones when there's this is a guardian door, as it was in this case. Now, what if this was not a guardian door and you could just enter both doors equally? Do you go and put your gate stone there and then run here? Or do you sort of run in that direction and then place your gate stone somewhere on the way? Or do you place at the door before you open the door? So the best thing to do actually is to time it quite perfectly. This is my personal preference. And so let's say I have the gate stone right here and we're going that way. I'll click there now and then I'll go in, okay? For me, there was a bit of a lag there, but I actually intended to drop the gate stone right here. So let's get this right. Normally I get this right, so let's make the gate stone, and we're entering the floor and we're going to that room, and there we go. That's the perfect spot to put the gate stone, okay, in that situation. So that's how you put your gate stone down when you have a fork. Okay, so you put it, you're trying your best to put the gatestone closer to the larger part's door, okay, without delaying opening that door. Okay, so basically if it's a guardian door, you're not delaying it because you're still sort of walking this way and attacking and then putting your gatestone there. You're peeking just to get information about what's beyond there. It could be a room like a mercenary leader where you actually, it will be preferable for you to kill the monsters in there before you come out and go through that path. Because if you do that path and you come here and it's the mercenary leader puzzle room, you'll be waiting there for the mercenary leader to disappear. So it's a good idea to always peek in guardian doors. Okay, do your best to peek if you can, and then leave the gatestone here before going that way. But if it's not a guardian door, then you just run that way, and that's the optimal spot right there, and then go in, do the path, come back telly here, and then run back. Okay, so I'm sure that makes quite a bit of sense to you. Let's find some other examples. Well, the example came up pretty much straight away, to be honest, and that's basically, here we have a key door and a woodcutting door. Okay, so what do you do in this situation? You drop your gatestone right here as you travel to the woodcutting door. Okay, that's probably the best place to put it down, assuming that this is the smaller pathway as well. Okay, so we have a guardian door here. Where do I leave my gatestone if it's not a guardian door? Like right there. Oops, that was mistimed. I'll just show you guys again. So I'm about to pick up a key in here. Okay, so I'll come into the room. This is actually faster, believe it or not, than just running back. So picking up the key. Okay, you might look like it's slow, but there's actually a quick drag from you telling to the door when you drop the gatestone there. Obviously, you might, in some situations you won't have gatestones like that to spare, but in 5-mans it's very likely that you can. So you can do little tricks like that to telly within rooms to speed in the floor. Okay, so exact gate placement is quite easy when you're by yourself. Okay, but when you have people in the room, it can vary a lot. Okay, why? Let's go back to this room here. Okay, so in this room here, let's say that you're going for this door, but then as you go for this door, someone tells right there. Okay, you've dropped your gatestone right here, so right there, and you're going into this room, but someone's just arrived. What do? Do you leave that gatestone and continue that path, assuming you're carrying GGS, by the way, or do you go through this path? Okay, to be honest, you shouldn't even do that path when you have a gatestone, but let's say that you do. You actually push that person into this path if you do have a gatestone. Okay, so you shouldn't really do that door if you have gatestone, group gatestone. So you should be going through this door. So it's quite easy when you're soloing your gate placement to be quite exact, but when you have different people telling in at different times, it can be a bit difficult to get this perfectly right. And I would say only 50% of the time I get it perfectly right when I am with people in the floor. Okay, because there's too many variables. I don't know when someone's going to tell you. I don't know, what that person's going to do when they come to the room. Are they going to run the right direction, etc., etc. So you can see that when you're soloing a part, though, you can be quite accurate about where you place your gatestone. Okay, just don't be silly like putting your gatestone, I don't know, like at the edge of right here for yellow crescent, when really that's a much better spot. Okay, so these are tiny little things that actually make a difference in the long run. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which will be about pathing. If I have missed anything about gatestones, then please leave a comment below and I'll do another video in this series. Thanks guys.